It's not what you know, it's who you know. No bullets, gun, replica. I even had a banana once, like a plastic bag and a cucumber, pretending it was a gun. But guns, dangerous, frightening. The victim never recovers. It's like breaking into someone's home. You think, oh, you're doing it. No one's there. You're not causing much harm physically, but then they've got to live with who's done this to me. Do they know me? Messing about with them mentally, invading their private space, yet you point a gun in someone's face. See the breakdown in front of them, your very eyes. You think, you caused all that. All for money. Money, drugs, someone's life ruined. Growing up, mum and dad, 2 sisters, average household. Mum and dad used to fight quite a bit. One day we went on holiday to Barry Island in Wales, Butlins, about 10 or 11 years old. And they were arguing there and left before we came back. We was with our godfather, me and my sisters. But on the way back, my dad had a stroke whilst driving back, and my mum went home and took an overdose. So there was no one to look after us. So we ended up in a children's home. Never actually put my hand on anyone during any crimes, apart from the stabbing of my abuser when I was 12 years old. I'd already reported the abuse a month before the stabbing. They didn't listen. And then I carried on being victimized, and then one day I had enough. Each sentence got longer and longer and went on to more serious violent crime, but first coke, crack, and then in prison smoking heroin, and finally culminating out here in the 3 years of trying all different things, and even alcohol, and nothing seems to work, and the changing of characters it does for me, and engendering chaotic behaviour. When I came out in the 80s, I got into the cocaine thing that fitted the lifestyle of stealing and burgling, you know, sadly, thinking that it wouldn't really be harmful to be stealing off rich people, committing crime, habitual crime every single day for short periods while I was out. No, there's a few times when I pulled out the gun and someone looked scared, so I'm aware. It's frightening, seeing a lady break down and cry, and a man frightened to death, falling on the floor, looking at me, fainting, in times when I run out. So the significance of what's going on during the moment only becomes apparent when I'm faced with the victim breaking down. Burgle, rob, desperate, can't get it, well, I'm not going without. I'm going to get it at all cost. Gun, late at night, just run in there, stick it up, grab the money, jump in there. Big fountain of white stuff. I won. The existence of the clouds where you believe in it. Look at that, victory, but hold on, get 10, 15 years for that. Yeah, but don't matter. All that matters is now. I got it, but when you're in there, good, all that for just that. I ran about in those prisons for decades, not wanting to live, not caring, nobody outside, no support from no one, no love, so to speak. So, you know, it works one or two ways. You throw the towel in and you think, you know, your self-esteem's poor, and you tend to not care about the consequences. You know, from going from high to low to high to low, needing more and more, but the body can't take it, breaks down, not eating, can't do my work, can't go and meet people, hiding because I know that it's apparent by the physical look that I'm not me. So that makes it worse. Then you've got to get clean again. I managed to get clean a few times on my own since I've been out. But this time it just feels different. The behaviours out here, not being a criminal no more, is that when the demons have come for me, the behaviour out here mirrors my behaviour in there. Today my eyes are open and I think to myself, it's a good time. after what's happened since childhood. I think you brace it. I'm kind of happy every day. We implement new strategies. We see a counsellor, which we're doing now. We talk about things. We got work to do in the communities, plus other media work and platforms and different subjects. Be up for your work. Life's not easy for none of us out here. I have to, what one do I want? Since I started out on this journey, since I've come out, found adopted family, kind of, so to speak, a lot of friends and family, a lot of, well, so-called family now, they're like surrogate sisters and mothers and aunties and brothers to me along this journey, and a lot of resonating new skills on the outside that I've never experienced before. But as well as there being a lot of bad or sad people out there, there's a lot of good people too, which I never knew before. Today, as you see me today, for the first time in 3 years, I'm happy, at ease and at peace, because as much as I'm not a criminal no more, not one single bit of criminal activity in the 3 years and changed since I've been out, but I've suffered with ups and downs, with demons coming and going and clean time, then falling off the wagon for a few weeks at a time, and to such an extent where it was life-threatening. And one day I just woke up and I started to see things differently, and it's just in recent times, and the importance of the journey, my journey, sharing my experiences with people on my YouTube channel and other platforms, mainstream TV, a lot of work to be done. Grateful to have got some time out near the end of my life